In the opening passages of Ezra, it states that the Lord stirs up Cyrus of Persia to send the Israelites back to their homeland to construct a temple to the God of Israel. This is following their captivity under Nebuchadnezzar prior to Persian rule. Cyrus even relinquished the valuable articles that Nebuchadnezzar had plundered from the earlier temple in his prior conquest. The point is that a people who had lived under oppression and instability for a divinely determined season were now being granted liberty to return home. Not only that, but they are going to build a temple to the Lord, and provision is being made abundant at the decree of Cyrus himself. We see that the Lord, holy as he is, imparts mercy even when it pertains to chastening or spiritual discipline. Let us not forget why the Israelites found themselves under the yoke of Babylonian bondage in the first place. And likewise, let us examine ourselves in such a manner. Perhaps we find ourselves in a season of oppression difficult to bear. I'm convinced that many of us in the West are far less accustomed to such circumstances. However, that will not always be. Our spiritual brethren and countrymen a world away are dealing with things that could be likened to those of the Israelites of Ezra's day. As Islam pushes to construct their caliphate, I can only imagine the godly folks of Mesopotamia witnessing and experiencing atrocities we in the West can only see if we click a disclaimer on the internet. All must seem hopeless, right? By no means. Just as those of Ezra's day who knew the Lord's promise and purpose, all of the household of faith in this age are granted the endurance that will surpass the trauma of any circumstance, because such endurance accompanies the irrevocable promises of the living God. Just as Nebuchadnezzar's reign concluded as forenoted by the Lord, so too will the progress of every system that seeks to exalt itself above the living God. A little while longer, and he will not tarry. Indeed, the Lord can raise up righteous human leaders to deliver the people of God. However, we know even beyond that we will soon serve a king who has no precarious reign, tossed about by provocative political climates and the wickedness of a fallen world. We will see glory and worship a king whose reign ceases not. It is faith in this absolute truth that has seen saints through the ages endure the temporal trials of this life in the blessed assurance of the enduring homeland in the presence of the Holy One.